Hello friends, in this session we will talk about classes and objects in Java. As you already know, Java is a object-oriented programming language. So if you look at it, this is one of the better approaches to programming. Okay, that's all. So even without object-oriented approach, okay, other programming languages are they're also successful. Okay, with their own approaches. Okay. So like in C++ language, Java also gives importance to classes and objects. In fact, every coding in Java or every statement that you write in Java should only be constructed inside a class structure. Okay, but if you look at that is not the case in C++ language. There you can even avoid that particular rule, and it can even be without a class. Okay. So classes are an important part of Java programming. Okay. So now it raises a very important question, right? So we should first define what is a class. So what is a class? Class itself defines a data type. Okay. So again that raises another question. What is a data type? Data type are nothing but the basic types that we use, right? Like integer, floating point, that is decimal, and then character type, and then long, double, and then so on. Okay. So similarly, a class is also a user defined data type. Okay. So it is not predefined, so it is again custom made. So it is like a custom made race car for your own purpose built. Okay. And finally it defines the real world object things, okay, inside your programming. So for example, if you look at the left side gaming, there is a Age of Empires, right? So in that everything can be modeled as a object, like the fort you see, and then the soldiers, the trees, the location, ground area, and all. So that way it is easier to manipulate those objects while programming. And on the right hand side you can see a car racing game, right? So you can again model objects like the car, the buildings. So any real world example can be represented with those objects. Okay, so that way your programming will be much more easier to approach and easily manageable. Okay, so that is the real purpose of making it object oriented. Okay. So that is a key success factor behind any object-oriented programming language, okay, like Java. So here, if you look at this in detail, you can model these classes and objects like castle, wall, fort, soldiers, army, and all, right? So whenever you are given a problem statement in any situation, okay, all the nouns that is mentioned there, you can form it as objects. Okay, like in this case army is an object, and in this case the actions of that army object, like going for war, becomes an activity or a function. Then the army's number of divisions becomes its attributes. Okay, so likewise you can convert any real world model into your programming objects. So that is clear, right? So this is a simple example to explain that. So it is very clear. So then again the same thing in a car racing game. So a class is nothing but its state or attributes and its functions or methods. So in our class named car, we have current speed, then year, make, and model as its attributes or state. Then accelerate, brake, and then those all become its member functions or methods. So here if you look at a constructor is also mentioned there, so that anyway we will see it separately. Okay, so that is all about classes and objects in Java. So thank you friends, see you soon, bye.